From the United Way, we have Jered Bruzas.
How many nights is too many nights for our kids to have to stay in shelter and languish? 60? 90? A year or more? What's enough? Do we think about the trauma that they experience by going to these places and the tight, cramped quarters that they have to endure day in and day out? Because there's no outlet for them to go to. There's no resources for them to exit housing. You know what the solution is? Housing. Right? We can make sure that we have a steady flow of folks from shelter to housing with the right interventions and resources. And that's why we, as a strong and united coalition, demand and expect that this legislature will do what's right. And our governor will sign into law sweeping reform to ensure that we have the resources needed to respond to the crisis we're experiencing today. It's simple. We need to house these folks. And how do we do it? Through expanding the rental assistance program here in the state of Connecticut. Simple. A $50 million increase to ensure that nearly 3,400 families, seniors, those that are disabled, little children, families that can't work because they're supporting children with disabilities in their home, or families that are taking care of aging parents. Rental assistance is important, it's vital, and unfortunately only 1 in 4 eligible households receive access to it. 1 in 4, leaving many in peril. But to do it well, we know that we need wraparound services, an intensive case management service to ensure that those that we house remain housed, that they're stable. Because we've also seen as a system those that we have housed that didn't have those wraparound services struggled. Not because it was their fault, but because we didn't have the resource as a system to provide the support that those residents needed. And you know what it does? It erodes our credibility and damages our relationships with the landlords that we need the most. The good landlords, not the slum landlords that we know that are out there, but the good landlords that work alongside our programs day in and day out, shoulder to shoulder. This isn't an ask. This isn't the agenda. This is the mandate. $50 million for rental assistance program, and just slightly over $32 million to ensure that we provide the wraparound assistance that folks in our community need, deserve. We can act on it. We can do it. Legislature, Governor, let's get it done.
I got to get to know this guy because I agree with everything he said, even the numbers.